Hi guys, welcome back on my channel. So today I have to go somewhere with my husband at my husband's side. It is his FIA and we are invited to go for Raksha Bandhan. I know it's a bit early, but due to some convenience reasons, we are just doing it a little earlier than the real date. And so today I am wearing an Indian attire. I cannot show you the entire outfit right now because I'm sitting, but I will show you once I am done with the makeup. I'll show you the final look. But I just thought that why not sit and vlog, because I have clearly not vlogged since many days and I felt like meeting you guys. So I just took this opportunity that, I'll just come and show you what kind of makeup I go for today with this blue outfit. It's like a blue anarkali. I'm sure you're not able to see it right now, but yes, I can show you the final look, as I said, after I finish my makeup. So let's get started first. Just to start with, I have washed my face, and with any kind of normal face wash that suits your skin the best. So just wash your face before applying any makeup. The next step is to moisturize it. So I'm going to use this Pond's Superlight Gel. It's oil-free moisturizer because I have a combination skin, so I cannot go with a very oily formulation moisturizer. Otherwise, it ends up looking too oily on my face. So this Pond's gel texture, first of all, it is a gel texture, so I like that. And it is a non-sticky formulation, and it has hyaluronic acid plus vitamin E, which is so hyped these days. So this is the formulation, if you can see. So let's take few drops of it on our face. I had refrigerated it before using it, so it's quite cool and it's a gel, so it feels very good. This is pro tip: refrigerate your creams and moisturizers before applying. Not that it has any added benefit, not to my knowledge, but it feels good, when you are just... I'll just rub it with my hands first so that I reach all the nooks and corners. Moisturize everything, the areas around your eyes, your nose, your neck, your lips, everything should be moisturized properly. And whatever remains, your hands, of course. Then the next thing would be, I just use this roller. This also I had refrigerated, so I'll just start using the roller just to awaken my skin and increase the blood flow. I do this for around half a minute or a minute, depending on how much time do I have to get ready. So based on that I decide, but yes, I enjoy this process. Everything should be in the upward direction. Massage your areas around the eyebrows and eyes. It really feels good, especially if your eyes look tired or if you all have kind of dark circles like me. It helps. You can also do this with a gua sha if you have gua sha at home, or any facial rollers or jade roller, whatever you have. If not anything, I think I've also told you in one of my videos, you can use a cold refrigerated spoon, the back side of your spoon, to do this process. No need to have fancy things, but if you have, then definitely make use of it, because otherwise in day-to-day life we fail to make use of such fancy things. So once in a while when you're getting ready, do all these things so you at least can make use of these things, and you also feel good and different. That naturally lifts up your mood, and this is really good. Like, Even if you're experiencing a little bit of headache or something, it'll go off. It's very chilly and good. You can incorporate this in your daily routine as well if you have time. I generally face an issue of lack of time, so although how much ever I decide to incorporate these in my daily routine or skincare routine, but I am not able to do it. So at least I'm trying to make use of it when I go outside. Okay, so I am done with this. The next step after that should be ideally a sunscreen, because if you're going out, but right now it's evening, and by the time we leave it will be almost like 8 p.m. 7:30 to 8 p.m. So I don't think sun will be out, so I'm skipping that step. But otherwise, if you're going out in the daytime, you should apply a good sunscreen. So I'll directly jump to my face primer and my foundation. So here I'm using Dilly's foundation and primer. Both of them are from Dilly. I think I had shown this in many of my videos when I get ready. So all those who follow me, they know that I have these products. So first of all, I'll use this Dilly's Illuminator Makeup Base, which is kind of a primer. But all of these are cream based. So I'll just take a little. You can always build it up. So just pump out a little and start. If you feel, you can build on top of that. And today it's going to be a family function. I'm not getting ready for a shoot or something. And the function is also like kind of Raksha Bandhan. So it's going to be in the house only. So not in the mood to apply any heavy makeup the way I do for shoots, because obviously it looks odd. I like to just go with my hands and spread it all across. This gives an illumination. So this will sit beneath and give the effect of illumination. This sits beneath your foundation. Then I think this much is enough, so not going to build on top of this. This looks enough, because otherwise I'll start looking too oily. So just taking the right amount. Then the next one is the foundation. The next step is foundation. So this is again from Dilly. This is Green Tea Foundation, Fairness Cream Plus Foundation, and there are many benefits to it, but I'm not going to introduce again all over. These products I've already introduced in my previous videos. If you guys have not watched my videos, previous ones, please go and watch them. You will get to see many interesting products which you will not find that easily, in other videos on YouTube and even in your drugstore. These makeup products are not that easily available. But yes, they are available in D-Store if you guys want. So I've just covered my face with it. Now I'll start blending it. The technique for a good foundation, like a good look of foundation, is blend, blend, blend. So start blending. Ideally you have to dip this in water so that its size increases. But I think I had done that earlier, so now it's already like in its proper shape and formation. So I'll start using it directly and start blending your foundation properly. trying not to look too cakey because otherwise my husband will leave me behind and he'll just go alone because he hates makeup, and so do I. Like, I do not like cakey appearance. I just feel makeup should be used to enhance what you already have and not just change all the features that you have. So obviously I have to be careful today because if I look cakey, I'll be left behind. But this Delease foundation, any which ways, this is kind of a cream only because see, you guys might be able to see I have applied this, but nobody can say that this is a foundation. Actually, I don't take it as a foundation. It's not a foundation. It's kind of a fairness cream only, what they promote it as. Not that I want to become fair, but yeah, I just want to. It's a good cream, so that's why it's quite suitable for my skin, and so I like it. But yeah, if you're looking for a proper foundation, then this is not a full coverage. This is good enough if you want to go out and still look natural. But if you are like trying to get ready for a function and you want to look dressed, you want to have that proper foundation look, then this will not work for sure. This is for kind of a day-to-day use. Because day-to-day use, you do not use that heavy coverage and thick foundation, you know. Obviously, it looks very fake. So these kind of foundations are good to use daily. Do not go for very heavy coverage, especially not in this weather, in such a humid weather. Okay, I'll see if it requires more blending, but I think for now this looks good. I'll start with my concealer for my under eyes, and then I'll just bake that and I'll do the powdering all together at once because I know if I do the powdering right now, again I'll have to do it once I do my eyes, so no use. So for the concealer, I'm using Swiss Beauty's liquid concealer in the shade of 02. This is the Swiss Beauty. Swiss Beauty concealers are very good, and I mean this is one of my first concealer that I have used. I had never used concealer before this, although I have, you know, like dark circles, but I don't know why I never felt like going with it. But when I decided to buy, I think this was the first one, and it's very economical but very good for its price. It's not like if it's, you know, economical, so it will be like a bad quality one. Swiss products are always good quality, no matter what their prices are. That's the beauty of Swiss products. So I'm just applying a little bit of here, and also for priming my eyes, I'm applying on my eyelids as well. So that, because I want to apply an eyeshadow, so I need a kind of base over there as well. So I'll start blending again. Makeup is all about how well you can blend. It's all blend, blend, blend. And for that you have a beauty blender. I mean, with your fingers also you can do, but I'm not that good with my fingers and it leaves impressions. So, not trying, not a pro yet, just getting there. I think I'll have to apply one more time because I don't think it's properly concealed. Most of the beauty bloggers, they do this, they double conceal so that it shines up, or it brightens up, that's the correct word, just to brighten the under eye area. have to double conceal it. See, y'all can clearly see the difference here and here. Just with one conceal, just with the one coat, it just hides your dark circles a little. But with the second coat, it kind of brightens up your under eye area. Also, I'll try to use it elsewhere where I have few zits and all. A little bit on my nose area. And just blend again. I just hope this makeup does not oxidize after a while, because that looks very bad. You start looking dark, when your makeup oxidizes. So I'll have to bake it properly and I'll have to powder it properly so that it stays and does not oxidize, because it's kind of embarrassing if it oxidizes. I'm shooting after so many days. I don't know why I'm not getting the time to do this. But my office work is kind of heavy these days. So, and even the weekends when I'm free, I don't know why I don't feel like getting ready and, coming in good clothes. I feel like just chilling in my pajamas. I kind of become lazy in the weekends now, knowing that I have a lot of work to do in the weekdays. Can't help it. I just want to lie down and just watch Netflix or YouTube videos and just chill, eat, repeat. I'm in that kind of mood for the weekends. These days I don't even like going outside, I'm not even excited going out. My idea of the weekend just stands as in, just chilling. But that's kind of bad. I need to re-energize myself, because we also need to have other kind of fun, not just chill and become lazy. So yes, I think I'm done with the blending. Now, the next, just a reminder, put everything back what you take properly, put it in the packet back. Next step would be powdering, of course. So let's start powdering. I'm using M&M's Green Tea Hydrating Breathable Powder. So for that, I'll just go all around. And even this powder has illuminators. It won't be seen on the screen, but it has. And then I'll start baking my under eyes first, because I've concealed them. Just to set it, I'll start baking. And then I'll just powder my entire face, and for that I think it'll be a good idea to use a brush instead of this blender, because it'll be easier to apply. Okay, so I'm going to take this powder brush. It is also a blusher brush, but it can be used for powdering as well, and it is very thick and dense. This is from D-Store, and I love this brush. It's such a cute, nice, compact, travel-friendly brush, and it's very good for powdering. Like, you get a very good coat very easily. So I'll just powder my entire face. This is so funny, you know. I find this so funny. You like sit and do makeup for an hour just to look like you have not done makeup. The no makeup look. Wow. Then why to do the makeup? Crazy concepts. Do the makeup so that it looks you have not done makeup. Wow. Quite funny. But still it is in trend and I'm also doing it, so can't complain. So I think for now this much of powdering looks enough. I'll do one coat, one more, like towards the end as well. And excuse me for my voice, I think it has gone. The next step would be doing my eyeshadow and my eyebrows. I've forgotten to take my eyebrow palette. I'll have to stand again. So before that, I'll do what's in my hand. I'll just do this Huda Beauty's. This is Huda Beauty's nude palette, and today as I said, I want to go with a nude makeup kind of look, like no makeup look. So I'll just go in with that vibe. And I feel my dress is already like a dark colored dress, so even like a dark colored makeup will not go that well. So just trying to go. Okay, so now what I'll do is, today I do not want to use any kind of glitter shadows because I said it's at home and I'm not in the mood for glitter today. I want to be a little subtle. So for the base I'll start going with this shade from the palette. I'll start with this and just do all my, this is not the correct brush. One second, I need to take a correct brush. So this is the correct brush for my eye on my lid. I'll just take this and start going over my lid, so to cover the creases. This helps the other colors to pop out, you know. Doing a base is definitely a plus point because it makes the other color that you do on it, it will make the other color pop. So earlier, when I did not have much knowledge about makeup and when I did not have much interest, I used to feel these steps are all like useless waste of time. But now, when I'm doing it, I understand the importance of each step. You know, however small the step is, everything has a meaning over here. Okay, so this is done. Now I'll start my. Okay, so I want to really go with some light shade, so I'm going with this shade called as Raw in this palette. This is the shade, so it's kind of nude. So yeah, I'll mix lace and nude, I think, and I'll start going. And I'll start building it up. You might not be able to see it. These are not even the correct brushes, I feel. I still do not have the knowledge for brushes. I feel like which brush should be used for what, and I just end up using the same brush for everything. I need to, I think, watch tutorials for this again. I mean, not for makeup, I know makeup, but for brushes. Which brushes for what? And do I even really have it?
See the videos coming on voice.
I think this I can build more because it's kind of there's a scope of me building more over this. I think I'm good now. I will not like to go with more, otherwise it will definitely show that I have done makeup. I don't know why I feel like doing glitter, but no, I'll skip it. Let's not go over the board. I need to remind myself we are not shooting today. We're going to someone's house, and our makeup should not be louder, you know, than what we do in our shoots in the real life, is what I feel. I mean, we can go, there's no wrong. I mean, it's not wrong, but that's my vibe. I do not go with loud makeup in my real world. Like, I just do it while shooting. So, this looks good. Next step would be to do blush. Yeah, we can go with the blush. I also want to do my eyebrows, but for that I'll have to stand. So I'll just pause this video for a second. Wet n Wild eyebrow kit, and I have been using it since a very long time. It's very good. It has this tiny brush that comes along with it, and you also have a tweezer in case you want to like pick out your extra hair. But I had already shaved yesterday with my razor, so my eyebrows are clean. So I just need to do my eyebrows now. So let's start. I mean, I will not be able to show you like this with this angle, so just bear with me for 1 or 2 seconds. I think it's quite dark, okay? I need to take out a little out of this because definitely looks made up and artificial. This is still fine, but this definitely looks like ew. Does not look good. So much of makeup does not look good. Just remove. Guys, sit with a tissue. I forgot the tissue as well, but you do need to sit with the tissue. So I'm just like removing it through my fingers. Don't do that because you might end up spoiling your makeup. I'll just make it a little lighter later on, but yeah, do not go for this dark because the color of your eyebrows should not go darker than the color of your hair, so otherwise it looks artificial. That's the kind of tip that I've got. So I think I'm done with this. I had bought this blue color, but I'm not sure whether I really want to go with this. I think I'll pass. I won't go. I don't feel like going with it right now. But yes, I definitely want to do a little bit of makeup before I go for my, makeup I'm saying. I'm already doing makeup. I definitely want to go with a little bit of powdering before I apply my blush. Don't forget your neck area. I think now it's fine, and I'll just run this over to dust off any extra powder particles that are there. Now I'll start, and oh, I forgot, before the blush I want to do my lipstick, so I know how much of blush I want to do. So for that I'll conceal my lips as well. This is again Swiss Beauty Perfect Match Pen Stick in the shade of 03 Nude. That 02 I think was Sand. This is 03. So 02 I use for my under eyes, 03 I use for my lips. Just do one step before doing your makeup. Should always scrub your lips, because as soon as you apply, so otherwise your lips will look normal, but as soon as you apply foundation, all your dry skin and everything starts popping up. And that's really bad to see that. So after priming my lips, I'll go for the lip shade. This is from Bolly Glow, this pack, and there are 3 lipsticks in 3 shades. So today I feel like going with the nude one. So today I feel like going with this shade. It's more of a, it's not mauve as well, it's proper nude color, because I've also done my eyeshadow in that shade. So I'll go with this shade today. This is shade is P1, and this is from Bolly Glow. I bought this from Myntra. So let's go. There is no need of additional gloss. The best part is about this lipstick is you will not have to top it up with a gloss, because this lipstick itself is glossy and it's quite shiny. So no need of additional gloss. Look at this. I'll just bring the camera a little near. You have got perfect pouty lips. So this is quite creamy. You know, I like this lipstick because it's quite creamy in texture and your lips instantly look very dewy and shiny. Otherwise, the other liquid lipsticks are quite, you know, once you apply it one stroke and then it's gone, it dries up, and then you have to top it up with the gloss, and then, you know, there are a lot of hassles. So I don't like liquid lipsticks because of that, but Bolly Glow lipsticks have changed my view. Now I like liquid lipsticks because of them, because if you go for such kind of a good formulation, then you'll love it. So this is my blush palette, and this is from SFR Color, and I'm again going for this nude shade because logically my entire makeup is running in nude shade, so obviously have to go for this. Just take this much of amount and do both your cheeks. Do not go over the board when you're going to someone's house. Keep it light, simple and classy and elegant. Too much of makeup when you're in the home setup is kind of not, you know, good looking. It's kind of cheesy then. So keep it classy, keep it only like feather light. So yeah, this is good. So once you are done with this, then the next step is, once you are done with your blush, the next step will be to go with your highlighter. Now, in my mom's birthday, when we had gone for a trip and I had got ready, and this had given me patches, you know. It was quite embarrassing. My husband and my sister-in-law, they started pointing out as soon as I came down, what is this white thing on your cheeks? Because I could not blend it well. I was definitely running short of time, although I took more than an hour to get ready, but still it was less for me. So I just, in a hurry, I just, like, you know, did not pay much attention on blending it, and it was looking very, very bad. It was embarrassing. So I'm kind of scared to use this today as well. Today I'll just use one drop and just check. I don't want to go much over the board, because I don't know if it again gives me that patchy feel. So today I will be using its brush. I don't want to use a blending beauty blender, because I don't know, like last time it could not blend well and it was looking very bad. I think I should be using my hands to blend it. These liquid highlighters are kind of tricky for me yet, so I usually like going with the powder highlights. I don't know why they are still tricky for me to use. Just use your hands if you think it's not blending well, because clearly you don't want to end up looking like a joker. And then use this brush and just, oh my god, this has color, okay. And just put it and blend it around the duct of your eyes, around your tear ducts. So I'll just take a closer look and try to blend this as well. I want that blending brush. Yes. This already has color. Oh god. Okay, now I'll go with my mascara. I totally forgot about a mascara. So let's have some mascara. I need my mirror. On Indian dresses, usually we do need to apply a liner. It looks good, but I'm not feeling it today, so skipping that. Yep. I don't know why this is sounding too much here. Let's reduce it a bit. This is okay. Now you can see the patches. That white patches which you could see earlier.
Light यहाँ देखो यहाँ थोड़ू છે આ સાઈડ.
But that I'll blend. I still have one powdering left. So once you're done with this, I think we'll have to again do one coat of powdering to just set everything in place. So let's do this with this brush itself. And then the final step would be a fixer. I do not use a fixer because I'm not comfortable in using cosmetic fixers. So I use rose water instead. I take a spray bottle. It's Dabur Gulabri, and from a distance I just spray it. Do save your lipstick, because if it's a liquid lipstick and it is glossy one, then it starts fading off once you do the fixer. So keep your lips inside and then start fixing it. Yep. So this kind of brings everything together so that your makeup blends properly and it stays in place. So I let this dry. I don't know why, but I think instead of taking this off, I still need to take this off. I cannot take it off right now. I'll just take it off once it's dry. And yeah, one more round of lip coat so that I'm done. And then I'll show you my final look. I'll wear my accessories and I'll just do my hair and I'll show the final look. So this is the easy peasy, not so easy, the no makeup, not so not makeup look. Just for this no makeup look, you still have to use too many products. Just think about that. Confused. I'm confused. So okay, I'm going to let this dry and I'll come back and catch you later with my final look. So that was my final look. I'm ready and now we are leaving, getting very late. So this was my entire look put together. If you guys like it, then please give this video a thumbs up, and also please subscribe my channel and also share this video so that I can get more subscribers and so I can put out more interesting content like this. So until I see you for the next video, I will say a goodbye. Stay safe.